Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whenever you are watching this, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be covering the 10 key principles that are going to help build your dream physique. Not just the usual eat clean, train hard nonsense. These are things that actually matter if you want long-term results and not just a 6-week transformation. So without further ado, let's get stuck in. So point number one. Be consistent. Everyone wants that magic plan, the perfect program, the ideal training split, but the truth is none of it matters unless you are consistent, both with your training and your nutrition. The goal is not perfection. You will fall off. The goal is consistency. Show up even on the days when you can't be bothered and do this for a sustained period of time, as that's what builds a proper physique. Number two, manage your stress. Now this can be quite overlooked within the fitness industry. Everyone just talks about training and nutrition, but stress is actually a massive contributing factor to building your dream physique. High stress levels raise your cortisol levels, mess with your sleep, drive cravings, tank your recovery, and generally just make everything 10 times harder. Don't get me wrong, I get it. Life is stressful sometimes, but things like walking, journaling, making sure you're getting good quality sleep, or just talking to someone when you're struggling can go a long way. You can't out-train chronic stress, so make sure you're looking after what's going on up here. Key principle number three, build a solid foundation. Before worrying about supersets, drop sets, supplements, make sure you get the basics dialed into a T. Have you nailed your sleep? Are you eating enough protein daily? Are you training with decent form and intent? Too many people chase the advanced stuff without mastering the fundamentals first. The truth is that the basics done very well over time is exactly what's going to help you build your dream physique. Moving it on to number four, progressive overload. If you're not gradually increasing the stimulus you're placing on your body, then your muscles have no reason to adapt. Progressive overload essentially means making things tougher over time to cause adaptations to occur. So for example, you could increase the weight, the reps, you could slow down the tempo, add a pause, make it tougher any way you can every single week. Now that's not to say you have to increase the weight week upon week, because you will reach a point whereby that becomes extremely difficult and you might be stuck on a weight for weeks on end. But you always need to be pushing for improvement to make sure you're giving your muscles a reason to grow. Don't just go through the motions. I see so many guys doing this, not tracking their lifts, executing the exercise with shit form, shit tempo, and wondering why they're not growing. So make sure that you're tracking your lifts and you're aiming to progress them over time. Point number five is master the basics. There seems to be this obsession with constantly changing your workouts and looking for the next best exercise, when in reality, your basic exercises like your bench press, your squat, your deadlift, your pull-up, your shoulder press, your basic compound lifts are going to be the best ones to choose to progressively overload over time to maximize muscle growth. Stop looking for the new fancy way to maximize chest growth, because believe me, sticking to your basic pressing movements is going to be the best way forward. Master the basics when it comes to training and progressively overload them over time. You do not need 15 different chest exercises. Master 3 to 4 of them and get better and stronger at them over time. Number six is make it fun. If you hate every single second of your training, you're never going to stick to it. Pick exercises that you enjoy and find a training split that fits your schedule. If your training feels like a chore, then something needs to change. Yes, it's supposed to be hard, but you should still enjoy the process. Right, let's move it on to principle number 7, and that is to balance training with life. You are allowed to have a life outside of the gym. I've been guilty in the past of not having a life outside of the gym. Too many people go all in, they burn out, and then disappear for months on end. It's better to train 3 to 4 times per week consistently for years than train 6 times per week for 3 months and then think, fuck this. Enjoy your meals out, go socialize with your mates, and enjoy your holidays, and don't stress if you haven't gone to the gym in a few days. Health and fitness should enhance your life, not take over it. Number 8, set short and long-term goals. Short-term goals keep you focused, and long-term goals give you direction. For example, a short-term goal could be lose 5 kilos of fat in 12 weeks. And a long-term goal could be to build a strong, lean, athletic physique over the next 1 to 2 years. If you don't know what direction you're going in, don't be surprised when you get lost and you fall off the wagon. Have a target, break it down, and then reverse engineer the process. Number 9, be realistic. So many people want to achieve their dream physique within 6 weeks, and it just doesn't work like that. Building muscle takes time. You are not going to look like your favorite fitness influencer within 8 weeks. It just doesn't happen, especially if they've got 10 years of training experience and you're just starting the process. Building muscle takes time. Fat loss isn't always linear and life gets in the way sometimes. Set goals that challenge yourself, but they don't break your spirit when you don't achieve them. The goal is to build something sustainable. And lastly, stop comparing your journey to someone else's. Comparison, first of all, is the thief of joy, and it's going to make you miserable. If you're comparing your day 100 to someone else's year 10, you're just going to be miserable. Focus on your own progress. The only comparison that really matters is, are you better than you were 6 months ago? So those are the 10 key principles I believe in when it comes to building your dream physique. I hope this video has been helpful for you, and I hope parts of it have given you some perspective too. If you did enjoy the video and you've taken some value away from it, make sure that you drop the video a like and subscribe if you're new around here. I'll see you in the next one.